Sasha? What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Hello? You didn't expect me. Why haven't you been to see us?
Sasha, this is madness. If my wife knows you're here...
She won't know. I came in through the back door. I'll go in a minute. I worry about you. Why haven't you come to see me?
My wife is as miserable as it is. She's dying. And you show up like this? Sasha, you are being thoughtless and cruel.
What else was I supposed to do? You haven't responded to my letters for 2 weeks. I kept imagining that you were sick or dying. I can't sleep at night. I'll go, Just tell me that there's nothing wrong.
Everything is wrong. I make myself miserable, other people make me miserable. I just can't take it anymore. And now, you're here. This is all so sick. So crazy. Sasha, I am so full of guilt.
You love to talk like this, don't you? You're so full of guilt. For what? What do you have to be guilty for?
I don't know. I don't know.
Guilty because you don't love your wife anymore? Well, maybe you don't. That's not your fault. No one can help how he feels. Guilty because she saw us kissing that time? That was an accident. You didn't do it on purpose.
And so on and so on. Fall in love with you. Fall out of love with her. Can't control my emotions. It's all so trite. Just empty phrases.
It wears me out talking to you. What a lovely portrait. Did the dog pose for his picture?
Yes. And our little love affair? That's trite too. More empty phrases. His nerve has failed him. He had lost his way. Then, she appeared. Full of hope and courage. And her love restored him. That's lovely. But it only happens that way in novels. In real life...
It happens in real life, too.
You have a very poor sense of real life, you know that? All of my whining inspires some kind of religious fever in you? You think that you discovered another Hamlet in me. But the way I see it, this craziness of mine is a farce and nothing more. You ought to be laughing your head off at my affections. Instead, you want to help. You want to save me. God, how I hate myself today. This mood of mine has to change. I cannot go on like this. Or I'll start breaking things, or I'll just...
Good! That's exactly what you should be doing. You should break something. You should scream at the top of your lungs. You should smash something. Do something. You're angry at me, right? It was stupid of me to come here like this, right? So get mad at me, yell at me, stamp your feet, scream. Well,
you're very funny.
Plus, we're smiling. How wonderful. Do you think you could manage smiling again?
Whenever you start to save me from myself, or try to knock some sense into my head, you get this innocent look on your face. Incredibly innocent. Your eyes get bigger and bigger, as if you were watching a shooting star. Hold on, you got something on your shoulder. An innocent man is an idiot. But you, woman, managed to make innocence seem warm and sweet and normal instead of idiotic. You all have this quirk. If a man is strong and well and happy, you ignore him completely. But the minute he loses his grip, begins to fall, you fall all over him. Is it really worse to be married to a strong, successful man than to play nursemaid to a sniveling failure?
Much worse.
Why?
Well, any woman would rather be in love with a failure than a successful man. Because every girl wants a love that requires her to do something. You understand? Something she can share. An active love. Men have their work. So, to them, love is always secondary. You go for a stroll with a woman, you talk to her, you enjoy your company, you shed a tear on her grave, and that's it. But for a woman, love is our whole life. I say I love you. That means I dream of keeping you safe from despair. That means I would walk to the ends of the earth for you. You're on top, I'm on top. You're on bottom, I'm on bottom. For instance, my greatest joy would be to stay up all night doing your accounts for you. Or to watch you sleep all night to make sure that no one disturbed you. Or to walk 1,000 miles by your side. I remember this one time. It was about 3 years ago. You stopped by our house. It was during the harvest. You were covered in dust and sunburned and so exhausted. And you asked for something to drink. So I went and got you a glass of water, but when I came back, you were already asleep on the couch. I just stood guard by the door all day, making sure that no one disturbed you. How wonderful it was. The more you have to do for love, the better it is. I mean, the more you feel it.